Shalom, Makan Wa Akwa. First and foremost, we'd like to turn to the east and give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Bakakwadash. First and foremost, we'd like to begin this lesson with giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do have the 100% truth and do real well, man, according to the Bible, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Americans who are the true Hebrew Israelites, man, the true chosen people. Today I'm here with the brother Mazayan, you
Hey,
know,
Shalom.
and we're gonna go into the title of this lesson is called Endure. We are at the end, so we chose this title because me and the brother were talking about different things that different brothers might be going through, brothers in this truth, man, which it might be financial problems, not being able to keep up with all your bills and pay them on time, and ultimately, being subject to payments, man. Roughly paraphrasing that scripture. You
Mm-hmm.
know, family problems, if it may be with your wife, your kids, your father, your mother going down, and if it may be, bodily ailments, man. If you got cancer, any type of things, man. These type of things can, affect certain brothers, man. And this might make a brother have a heavy mind, a heavy heart, because it's these type of things aren't easy for the regular person, especially once you're in this truth, man. Everything just gets heightened, man. I don't know if you want to speak on that, bro.
Let me just get this preset. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 2 and verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. You see, the Lord's going to put us into different, diverse temptations, whether it may be financially, with your Eve, whether it may be with, your relationship with your, your family, so on and so forth, man. How the brother said, these things can be affecting you. Yeah, you got bodily ailments. These are different temptations to try you. But if you endure, you know, um, you'll be fine. And the thing is, it says endure. We're at the end. That's telling this lesson. It's not too much longer before the Lord comes back. Heals us, man. The scriptures say that in that day, the weak shall be as King David. So brothers that are going through bodily ailments, soon that's going to be purged out. You're going to be good. You're going to be healed. Brothers that are going through relationship problems, whether it may be with the family, whether it may be with your family or with your Eve, either or, that's going to be getting ready to be sorted out. We just got to endure a little bit longer, man. You see World War III happening. Me and the brother made a lesson not too long ago, went into the signs of the times. So that that should go ahead and ease, or make you, I guess, I don't have to die. It's comforting for brothers that are going through different types of things. We're all going through things, man. The scriptures say that. Let me just get this precept
Come
to man. Because if you're going through something, man, best believe another brother's going through it, man. This is the book of First Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 13. There hath no temptation, there hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. You see, if you're the elect, man, you're gonna be able to make it. Right? The scriptures say a righteous man falleth 7 times and get back up. You see, so the Lord's gonna, tempt you with things that are, that other people are going through, man, that other brothers are going through, you know. But with that temptation, the Lord allows it, He makes a way for you to escape, that you may be able to bear it, man. You know. But at the end of the day, we're close to the end, man. You don't gotta worry about too much, soon, right?
Yeah, Con, like, so I help you back you up on that. What was the last scripture you read? It's like
I read,
it's Corinthians, First
yeah,
Corinthians. Want to read it again real quick?
I
Babakasha?
got you.
Water.
This is the book of First Slack. Damn. First Corinthians 10 and 13. There hath no man, there hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to men. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it.
Hey, like the brother was saying, what the scriptures was saying, man, what the brother was reading, you know, and this is going to, the brothers in the truth, man. The Lord's not gonna put something in front of us that He knows that we won't be able to bear, man. So it's like the brother was saying, different type of situations in your life, man. There's another scripture that says, put off thy mortal thoughts, man. Roughly paraphrasing, those are mortal thoughts, man. Worrying about these worldly affairs and these worldly matters, because at the end of the day, what the brother was saying, we're at the end, and we see this by ways of Matthew's chapter 24, the these storms, these earthquakes,
The
all
different
these
signs that the different signs that the Lord told the disciples, so that we're gonna show or entail that we would be at the end,
con
right?
and
They're all coming to fruition. So that should let us brothers, because we're all going through it in our own different ways. We're all
con,
going through something, man. That just goes to show us, right, when we read these prophecies, like Matthew the 24th chapter, and what the Lord had laid down to give us a insight on when He was going to return. We see all those things happening, so that's allowing us, just push, endure, right? Do you want to get that precept, the one in Matthew 24th, and just jump down to endure to the end
let me see.
about the staff.
Got you.
Because seeing these prophecies, it should make you want to push harder, man. It should even relieve a little bit of what you're going through, man. You may think of your relationship with a female. You may think about your financial situation. You may think about your relationships with your family and cousins and so on and so forth. But then you think about the prophecies and all this stuff happening. You're like, man, I don't even gotta worry about this shit. I'm tripping. Oh man, we're already at the end. Come on, I don't even gotta put. You know.
Hey, yeah, and another thing to add on that, a lot of since we're at the end, you may not seem that it may not seem like it, because people are too caught up in their temptation, because these demons are hopping on people way more, and more evil, ways, and more evil you know propaganda, if you like to say. More evil stuff is being shown on regular TV nowadays.
Yeah.
Especially with all this LGBT, whatever the hell, the Rainbow Coalition gang, being way more accepted in the world. And, they're over here showing little kids that they can be girls, and transitioning little kids. And it's like, it doesn't seem like a big problem right now, because people are just so in tune with this world and what it has to offer.
Yeah, before you get that precept, let me get this. Let me also get this, because how the brother said, the closer we get to the end, the more things are seen to be distractions. The
Con,
more these things are amplifying themselves. But the same thing with Peter. This is the book of Luke 22 and verse 31. And the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan has desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. You see, Satan is working overtime now that we're at the end.
yeah.
He's working harder
Hey,
now that we're getting closer to the end. So, but at the same time, who's also working harder? Verse
hey,
32, but I have prayed for thee that thy faith fail not. And when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren. You see, but just as Satan's getting stronger in his ways of temptating us, or trying to, give us, different trials to sift us as we, you have the Lord, angels, looking out after us, man, you know, and they're praying for us as well, even harder. So, at this, it's a balance, man. If you're the elect, you're gonna be able to make it through all your different temptations. But if you're not, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna be sifted. Okay, but just proving the point on how Satan's gonna be working harder, man. He's gonna be working harder the closer we get to the end, which is, all bring brothers are going through all types of different things that they probably weren't even going through, back then, right? But now that we're getting closer to the end, all these different weird things are happening, man. Like, let me get this. Let me get this precept one. This is the book of First Peter, chapter 4, and verse 12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing has happened unto you. You see? So you're gonna be going to different things that are strange, man. Like, why the fuck does my car's tire keep blowing out when I'm on the way to work? Different things like that. Eve be acting up, family members, be acting up. So on is, everybody's acting up even more now. Everything's acting up even more now, only because we're at the end. Verse 13. But rejoice in as much as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's sufferings. that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. You see? So, we're rejoicing in what we go through, man. The scriptures say to also take, let me get this. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 2 and verse 4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. You see? You got to be patient when you go through your different trials, man, because guess what? the more you be patient, the more the Lord's going to purge, whatever you're going. Because we get tempted just for the Most High to purge us off of what we're lacking on. And when that happens, you clean yourself up. But you got to be patient, man. You got to take it cheerfully. It's way easier said than done, though. But
Con,
I'm not just gonna read that and tell brothers that it's gonna be easy. Fuck no.
hell no.
It's way easier to take it cheerfully, man. But you gotta be patient. When thou art changed to a lower state, because the Lord doesn't leave you down there for too long, man.
Con, yeah, just to back the brother up, man. What precept would you just read? Just to quote it one more time.
Sirach 2:4.
Con, this is kind of to back up the brother in a sense, because Satan's trying to sift us out, man, and this is I'm bringing out a precept to back it up, man. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. When Satan knows that his reign over the earth is coming to an end, man. So that's why these wicked things are coming more and more. They're coming more out in the open and more accepted, as you want to call it. For good is become evil, and evil has become good.
Con. That priest was going into Esau, Edom.
No, yeah.
But nonetheless, though, Esau, Edom on the left hand side is what
Yeah, that's
doing more witchcraft, doing more to push these demons out, because he knows that he has but a short time, right? Esau Edom has a short time of rule left, right? So he's doing what? Just doing a lot more witchcraft, man.
Yeah. That's why, like I was going into everything, evil has become good and good has become evil. Hey, and that's all because Esau Edom, so-called white man, is pushing out this agenda because they know that their reign is coming to an end, and that the Hebrew Israelites are going. Hey, we got next, man. How Jake likes to say it.
Yep.
Hey, what's that one precept? Yeah, that shall endure shall get the crown of life. If you want to get that precept, you could. Hey, because ultimately that's what we're enduring for, man. We're not just enduring out here for nothing. Before we get to that, Matthew 24:13, it says, "But he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved," man. And we strive and we hope to be saved. Coming into Jacob's trouble, man, because Jacob's trouble is around the corner, man. And another thing, we are in an election year. What happened in 2019? People are just so blinded. That was a test for them. You feel me? So Adon Ratazah, this is the year of Jacob. The actual year of shit hits the fan.
Yep. Hey, just as Apostle Tahar coined it, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble.
Yup. Hey, that's the spirit.
But I got that precept for y'all. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 9 and verse 25. And every man that's also this is a different precept that I'll pull up after. This is James 10:12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, right? For when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life. This is why, I brought out that precept earlier, Sirach 2 and 4. It said what? It says, when thou art changed to a lower state, be patient, man, because when you're tried, when you go through it, the Lord's not leaving you. The Lord's not just putting you through that just to put you through it. It's to strengthen you. So when these real trials start to come about, you're already ready for it. Man, I already went through this many times. Man, I already went through this many times. Man, the Lord already did this.
Hey,
Blessed is that.
Go ahead.
You got it. I'll finish off the precept. Go for it.
Yeah, finish it off real quick, because I like it.
No, it's all good. Go for it.
Nah, yeah, like the brother was saying, hey, we're not just doing this just cause, man. We're doing this for.
Just cause.
We're not just going through this just cause, man. The Lord is putting us in these certain situations, so when shit really hits the fan, we're not scared in a sense or nervous or frightened about it. We're just like, oh, it's really happening now, so it's not like we're gonna be surprised I mean, of course, you might be like a little shook, but it's like, hey,
Startled. Yep.
this is what the Lord was preparing us for. And if you have eyes and ears to see, then hey, and hear, then you know what time it is, man.
Yep. The
And
scriptures say, make
that's
not.
what we got to get prepared for, man. Enduring until the end, endure even until the hour of temptation, man, because that's going to be the ultimate trial, bro. It's like you know.
Very good. You have the scriptures say, make not haste in the time of trouble. You know, when we read these precepts, it's easier said than done, of course. You know, you might get shook up, you might get startled. I'm like, oh shit. But what's gonna come to your mind? Man, I've been going to camp. I've been reading. I've been doing my lessons. I've been on my, I already went through that, and I'm still in the truth. The Lord put me through this, and I'm still pushing in the ministry. The Lord
Yeah,
did the third, and I still endured. You want to get that precept about Matthew the 24th chapter? Salaki, I didn't even let you get it. And I still
yeah,
endured.
it's all
And that's when
good.
that precept's going to come to pass, you know? I went through this, that, and the third, and guess what? And I'm still pushing in ministry, bro. So when shit's the fan, and it's time for, the Lord that's why the scriptures say, cast not away your confidence, which has a great recompense of reward, man. You got to be confident in what you're doing to know that you're going to be protected, man.
Con the
You know?
book of Matthew chapter 24 verse 13, because he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved.
Woo, you see, man, hey, keep pushing, bro. Keep pushing in the ministry. Don't stop. You may have a fucked up weekend. You may even have a fucked up month. You may be, you may be slacking on this, slacking on that. So just keep pushing, bro.
Yeah.
You got to keep pushing. Doesn't matter. The scriptures say that the race is not given to the swift. Okay, and what is a swift? What does that mean? The race is not given to the guy that's just doing 25 lessons a day, and next thing you know, where is he? Just pops out of nowhere. This race is given to the consistent man. You may fall, you're gonna stumble, you're gonna go through, because at the end of the day, the Lord wants us to go through these things so he can show us that there's no other way but to believe on the Lord, man. You're gonna be going through different temptations and different times of your life of hard knocks, right? But the Lord wants that because it allows you to call upon the Lord and show you that you have no way out. There's no other way you're gonna be able to make it through these different things unless the Lord is with you.
Hey, the only way to be saved is through Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Huh?
You know,
Hey, James 1 and 12. Bless Babakusha. Can you get the book of First Corinthians 9 and 25?
con,
And then read it after I'm done reading this precept of Babakusha. That was First Corinthians 9 and 25.
con.
This is the book of James, the 1 and verse 12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. You see, blessed is the man that endureth temptation, man. And you may lose some. You may get tempted, and guess what? You may lose it. We're gonna lose some, we're gonna win some. Guess what? You still gotta keep pushing. You gotta endure until the end.
Con,
Don't
that's
stop
beautiful.
because Satan keeps on winning up on you. But the scriptures do say you gotta have a balance. The scriptures do say, "Be not over righteous much, but be not over wickedly much, man." You gotta be able to balance yourself out. You gotta repent. This is what this whole thing is about. This whole grace period is about repenting. You know. But you're always gonna fall. You're always gonna stumble. You may go off not even knowing it. Brother's always gonna touch up on that. But the thing is if you're striving in this thing lawfully. Let me get that precept out before you get that. One more precept before you jump to that, Salaki.
Con, you
It says
good?
2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 5, and if a man also strive for masteries, right? You're over here repenting, you're over here, studying, you're doing everything. You're going to camp 24/7, doing this, that. You want it. And if a man also strive for masteries, yet is he not crowned, except he strive lawfully. You see, it's about changing your ways, man. That's why the Lord puts us through these different, situations, these different things that we have to endure. So it makes us better as men. We
Con,
may not even realize it, bro. We may be weak as fuck, and you didn't even realize how weak you were until the Lord put you in that situation.
yeah,
You
you're
realize
like,
that, like, damn, my ass. You know. At first, they may hear like, "Damn, bro, I don't think the Lord's messing with me. Why you putting this up on me? Why?" And then after some time, you realize like, that's why the Lord, man, the wadi out about Shimel, Shaman, call out about Shimel. You start to realize like, damn, I did need to go through that because I was this, and the third.
bigger purpose to it all, basically, really.
Exactly.
it's a spiritual awakening. It's like, you know, it's a spiritual journey, man. And if you can actually like go back and you know, reflect and examine what you went through and see the bigger picture, you know, that's what it's all about, man. You know, examining yourself and hey,
Exactly.
you know, if the Lord, you know, if you went through some shit, you're not gonna understand it at that point. But later down the line, you're gonna be like, "Hey, Tawari Abba Shimeon Shai," because that's he's giving you experience, strength, and guidance in case something like that situation happens again in your life, so that you can get through and you can also edify other brothers that are going through, man.
Yeah, so you go through these different things so you can teach other brothers that are gonna get ready to come into
Con,
what you already went through. This is the book of Second Corinthians, chapter 13 and verse 5. Examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves how that Hamashiach Yahushua is in you, except ye be reprobates. You see, you're gonna be going through things, but you gotta examine yourself to see if you're calling upon the Lord. What did I do in that situation? Did I, damn, you know what? I didn't even call upon the Lord when I was going through that. That's why. So
yeah,
or like, damn, I didn't even pray, or I didn't even do this, I didn't do that while I was going through this. And then it's all a big learning experience. And then you got another brother that's going through something, and the Lord may have it to where you get in contact with the brother, and you're like, oh damn, I already went through that. Hey, don't even worry about it. This, and the third happened to me. You just got endurance, gonna do so on and so forth. You give your wisdom, your godly counsel unto the brother. And that's why we go through, man. You just gotta endure it too, bro. We're almost at the end of this thing. Soon it's not gonna be
con,
no more. Hey, I'm going through this. I'm going. Soon it's gonna be hey, it's time for the Lord to work. Lord's gonna bless brothers with spiritual powers, miracles, and so on and so forth. But that's a topic for another lesson. But we're coming to that point where we're almost getting ready to, let go of all this. How you say, different temptations and different shit that we go through, right?
hey, we're coming to a point to actually leave the world behind, like that movie, man.
Exactly. So all
You
the
know,
shit that we worry about now, we're not gonna worry about that shit no more. All we're gonna be worrying about coming into the times that we're coming into is if we're the elect. That's it. And there ain't gonna be all damn shit the fan, but I forgot to pay my bills. All damn shit the fan, but my Eve is trying to leave. All the shit the fan. Nah, you're gonna be. Hopefully, I'm gonna the elect, so I'm gonna make it through all this, man. But you're gonna go with confidence.
yeah.
But you gotta throw out back to that precept, Salaki.
Con, this all good. This is the book of First Corinthians, chapter 9, and I'm gonna start at 24. And the heading for this little section from 24 to 27, I'm not gonna read two down the line, but it says, "Run the race." So I'm gonna start
Woo.
at First Corinthians 9 and 24. Know ye that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize. So run that ye may obtain.
There
And
you go.
every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Like the brother was saying, the people that are worried about, you know, these certain things are only temperate. Like, hey, like the scripture said, man. And then right here it says, now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown. You know, hey, the desires of the flesh in this life, man. Hey,
Right.
the wealth and fame in this life, in this
Hey,
world.
perfect example. I'm getting ready to get thrown into a softball tournament, right? But
Con,
how it says, and every man striving for mastery and is temperate in all things, right? You all, you balance yourself out in all the things, right? The scriptures say, use the word, but as not as abuse it.
con,
Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, man. These people are either, they get into these different leagues or whatever, but they take it all the way, trying to be first place and putting off the Lord, and just
trying to break
focusing
world
on whatever they
record.
may be doing. Yeah, yeah, trying to get this record, trying to get this trophy, trying to do this. Not even worrying about the Lord. You just focus on you trying to get a crown on this side.
Hey, bread
Like,
and circus, bro.
you got rappers or whatever it may be, whatever actors,
Con,
so on and so forth, man. Major league boxing, you can anything in the entertainment industry or even in the business world, everything. They do it to attain a corruptible crown, but you got to.
con. Hey, that's beautiful. Hey, First Corinthians 9 and 20 25. First Corinthians 9 and 25 at the top. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain the corruptible crown, but we an
And
incorruptible crown.
incorruptible crown. You see, we do now. We're at the gym, but we only use the gym for or we redo our lessons and hey, I'm gonna go to the gym. We redo our lessons, focus on the bigger goal, but the scriptures say hey, you got to balance ourselves. But I'm gonna go play some softball or baseball. Hey, I just did my lessons, just read a little bit, but I'm gonna go kick it with my Eve and so on and so forth. We're temperate in all these things, but we do it to obtain an incorruptible crown, man. We're not really focused on the things of this world.
The worldly affairs.
We just use it to, pass, time. But they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, man. They go all the way with it. You
Con.
know, they go all the way with it. And then you can read verse 26 as well.
Let me see. Set it right here. Salakia. Turn to another page. Let me turn back to it real quick.
Also, like, actually, that should be good. That should be good.
You sure?
Yeah, that's good.
All right, Con, you got anything else?
No, so man, anything that we're going through, man, don't focus on too much, man. We're almost at the end. Yeah, we got a couple more precepts, Salakia.
It's all good. Bring them out, bro.
The book of. Did I bring this one out? Yeah. I don't really need to bring this. I actually can't. This is the book of First Corinthians, chapter 7 and verse. I'll just get straight to the point. First Corinthians, chapter 7 and verse 29. But this I say, brethren, the time is short. You see, the time is short. It remaineth that both that they have. So like it remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none, and they that weep as though they wept not, and they that rejoice as though they rejoice not, and they that buy as though they possess not. Why? Because verse 31, and they that use this world as not abusing it, how me and the brother were mentioning earlier, you use the world as not abusing it, right? You do these different set of activities, but not, you don't get carried away with it. Why? For the fashion, back at verse 31, for the fashion of this world passeth by. You see, but I would have you without carefulness. He that is unmarried careth for the things that belong to the Lord, how he may please the Lord. But he that is married careth for the things that are of the world, that he may please the wife. But the scriptures then it goes on to say, just expounding on that point. But the point was, man, you brothers that are weeping right now, going through what you're going through, weep not, because shit's getting ready to hit the fan. Brothers that maybe have less, they're rejoicing, they're turning up. Lord may be blessing them, on this side. Hey, rejoice not, because this is getting ready to crack. And
Hey,
they that buy, you're over there purchasing stuff as though you have nothing, because guess what? This is getting ready to crack.
and then you won't really have nothing. Hey, so
No,
Con,
that's
you got
not,
any
that's not
more?
necessarily what it's talking about. It's just talking like those that you have to purchasing stuff. You may get a new car. You get this. Don't have it as, don't think that this is the end all be all, because guess what? And they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth by. This is how we're conducting ourselves, right?
Con.
We have these different things. Brothers are going through certain things. Some brothers aren't going through anything. So on and so forth. But what, we're on the same mindset of knowing that this is getting ready to crack, and we don't worry about none of this shit. Just how me and the brother went into the topic, man. Endure, because we're at the end. Right? Just endure, man. For brothers that are going through something, bro, it's not too much longer before this shit hits the fan, bro. This is an election year. There's a lot of, if I'm not mistaken, I think Russia just did the biggest hit on Israel,
Ukraine.
also like Ukraine, in years. So these are just, and that's why scriptures say, man, focus on, what does it say? Focus on, the prophecies, because with that, it shows you how close we're to the end. You're not going to be able to feel, I can just feel it. No, you should just be able to see it, man. You need to be able to see it. Because, you got people say, yeah, I feel like, something's going to happen this year. I feel, but if you're really, focusing on the prophecies and looking at the prophecies, is more than feeling it. It's almost to the point where, man, this is down the street. You got to worry about it. And I don't know if I brought this precept out, Romans 8 and 18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. See?
Hey, that's a beautiful precept to bring up, bro.
Yeah.
Endure all this bullshit. Whatever we got to go through, to get everlasting joy, man.
Exactly. It's not. It says, "For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us." Man, anything you're going through, bro, you're gonna be in the kingdom thinking about, "Damn, I was tripping over that, and I got all this."
For real.
You know what I mean?
Hey,
Hey,
I don't want to survive.
the scriptures say this, man. Ears have not heard. Salaki. Let me get this precept. Probably close out to this one.
Come.
Let me get this. Gonna be in the kingdom like, damn, I was shipping over that. First Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 9. But as it is written, eyes has not seen, nor ears have heard, neither have entered into the heart, the mind of man, the things which the Most High has prepared for them that love Him. You see, man, everything you're going through right now, you're gonna be in the kingdom. Like, damn, I could have went through more.
Uh,
You know, and if I would have known I was gonna have all this shit, fuck, damn, I should have. Lord, you should have did this, that, and the third of me. You know what I mean? But I'm just speaking as a man, bro. You know, it's just, to uplift brothers, man, because we're all going through something, whether it may be, mentally, physically, spiritually, you know, um, so on and so forth, man. We're all going through some financially, again, our brothers, mentioned. And yeah, man, it's, just endure it, just go through it. Because if it's the fan, you're going to be like, man, finally. Then the Lord's going to be looking out for you. The scriptures say, it is time for thee. Let me get it. At that time, this will be the last piece about it. This is the book of Psalms 119 and 126. It is time for thee, Lord, to work, for they have made void thy law. And that's when the Lord's going to come through and, really, show us why we were in this ministry to begin with. Why we were. So, like, you were able to hear me out?
yeah.
Kaka. And, when Sister Fan, when the Lord really starts working at that time, it's He's going to show us why we were doing all this, why we were making lessons, why we sacrificed hanging out with our family, and why we sacrificed, being foolish, believing in what we believe in, man, going out to the highways and the byways, teaching this truth, being labeled as racist, and all these different bywords and proverbs of what people think we are. Because at that time, that's why the scriptures say they're going to think themselves to be crazy in the book of Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. Because they didn't believe us. They said that we thought you guys were crazy. But once they see us, enduring all this bullshit, and then going into Jacob's trouble, being protected, being fed, having water, having more than enough to eat, protecting your family, your loved ones. Hey, brothers that may not be, getting a lot of females right now. Isaiah 4:1 is gonna hit for you. You're gonna have like 10 females with you. So on and so forth. But you're gonna realize why you were doing this thing, bro. You should already have it. You should really think about why you're in this thing, bro. Why you're sacrificing so much. Because what Lord's gonna, Lord's gonna look out for us, man. We just gotta endure a little bit. We just gotta endure a little bit longer. It's not too much longer now before another, lockdown hits. Right? They already said that. Putin even said that they're getting ready to, or that America is performing or getting ready to release a, I don't want to say the word, a new emic to stop the election. So it just goes to show that we're at the. If that's what I'm saying. If you focus on the prophecies and see what's really being said out there in the world, man, you really go to see. You really go to see that. Damn, we're at the end, bro. We're really here. Like we're almost done with our sufferings. You know. So you just gotta endure a little bit longer, right? And that's pretty much all I had to bring out. I don't know if you have any more precepts.
Yeah. No, just hey, like the brother was saying, hey, we're not worried about all this other shit out here, hey, because at the end of the day, we're trying to get that incorruptible crown, not that corruptible crown, that corruptible crown to lock it, you know. At the end of the day, these people are just doing that of vain, out of vain, desires. Yeah, vainglory, exactly. But hey, with that, I hope this lesson was edifying and it reached the ears of the elect, man. I like to turn to the east and give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makakwadash. Hey, with that, I want to say Shalom to you brothers in Akyam, to you Akyam and you Aqua. Shalom.
Shalom.